Hi there folks, and welcome to the What Solutions for this week's Daily Rigour issue number 42. So we've got the finished baby boxes that are due to be trialled in Scotland, and it's been the results of a competition to design them, and the competition was won by a girl called Leanne Young. Very well done to her, and the theory behind it is that you can colour on and personalise the box yourself. The box is going to contain many items including bedding, clothing and toys, but it can also actually be your baby's first bed, so it's quite a nice idea that's been taken from Finland. So the box is cuboid in shape and it measures 68 centimetres by 43 centimetres, and it's got a height of 29 centimetres. So to calculate the volume of a baby box, so the volume of a cuboid of course is just length times breadth times height, and this gives us an answer of 84,796 centimetres cubed. A wee bit trickier now, so for the surface area. So for surface area we need to think about all the faces. So we've got a front face, a back face, two side faces, a face at the bottom, and okay there's one at the top, but we're told not to include the lid here. So the area of the base is going to be the length times the breadth, because of course it's just a rectangle, and that's going to come to 2,924 centimetres squared. So the area of the front is going to be the length in the front multiplied by the height. So in this case it's going to be 68 times 29, which is 1972 centimetres squared. So for the back is just going to have the same area as the front, which is 1972 centimetres squared. So the area of the left hand side rectangle, well, that's going to be the breadth, which is 43, multiplied by the height, which is 29, and that's going to come to 1247 centimetres squared. The rectangle on the right hand side, that face is going to be the same as the left hand side. So to get the total surface area, we just add up the area of all of these five faces, and that comes to 9,362 centimetres squared. Surface area of course been very important when talking about packaging and stuff like that. Okay, so on to our sports story. So pretty remarkable world record. It was by a Chinese PE teacher for doing 25,000 keepy uppies in 4 hours. So how many keepy uppies is this per minute? And we have to round our answer to the nearest keepy uppie. Okay, so first things first, we need to work out how many minutes he was doing keepy ups for in total. So it was 4 hours, so that's going to be 4 lots of 60 minutes. So 240 minutes within the 4 hour time period. And we need to see how many times this goes into this to get the appropriate rate for the number of keepy ups per minute. So we do 25,000 divided by 240, and if you round that to the nearest whole number, you'll find that he did 104 keepy ups per minute. Absolutely outstanding attempt there, so I hope he gets his wee moment in the spotlight for that. Okay, so on to the business story now. So we've got, this has been billed as the UK Disneyland. So Paramount submitting plans for a £3.5 billion theme park. It's going to have 50 rides, it can attract up to 40,000 visitors a day. It's going to create 33,000 jobs, which is obviously a good thing, and the cost of a day ticket is thought to be £57. So we're going to assume that the day ticket does cost £57. We're going to assume that the park does attract 40,000 visitors a day. So how long would it take a theme park to earn back the £3.5 billion investment? So we can work out what they're going to make per day first of all. So 40,000 visitors, each paying £57, would mean that the theme park would generate a whopping £280,000 every day. So, and then we need to ask ourselves, how many times does this amount of money go into the 3.5 billion investment in the first place? So to put this into the calculator, we'll need to write 3.5 billion out in full. Of course it's 3,500,000,000, and we're going to divide it by 2,280,000, and that's going to give us 1,535.087719 dot dot dot, and that goes on forever. So we've now got to round our answer to the context of the question. This means it would take them 1,535 and a bit days. Not that much more, but still a bit left over. So that means we need to round up, because to answer the question, in order to make back the full money, it's going to take them 1,536 days. Best of luck to them. So, entertainment story now, and we had Anton, a taxi driver from Glasgow, winning big in the chase. Unfortunately, so did Emma and Bonnie, fortunately for them, but unfortunately for Dave, because he was eliminated first. So, let's work out the total value of this prize pot. So it's going to be 7,000 add 4,000 add 64,000, which comes to £75,000. And each of these three contestants, Anton, Emma and Bonnie, are sharing this equally. So we're going to divide that by 3, and that means they had a take-home amount that they won each of £25,000. Magnificent. Hopefully Sean the Chaser is not going to be in too much trouble. Okay, so we've got a few of these themed questions. These are all from previous episodes of The Chase, maths questions. I wonder how many of them you can answer. So first things first, we've got how many eggs are there in 6 dozen. So of course a dozen eggs is 12, and 6 dozen would be 6 times 12, which gives us an answer of 72 eggs. So part B looks quite easy. Is it as easy as we would think? What's the square root of 25? Obviously 5, but don't forget minus 5 is also the square root of 25. So to be an accept, because when you square minus 5, you do get positive 25. So the only acceptable answer that a quiz would accept is 5 and minus 5. Okay, so question C. So Hypatia of Alexandria was one of the first women to make a substantial contribution in what field? Well, a field is an area of work, and the field is quite clearly being a maths and numeracy newspaper, and these questions all been about maths. The field is very much going to be mathematics. So I hope you get some of them right. But again, further proof that regularly practicing your maths and numeracy can make you a lot of money. Okay, so guys, there you have it. That's our What Solutions for the Daily Rigour issue number 42. I hope you found that useful. Stay tuned for next week's issue when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and bye for now.